The Amazing World of Gumball, the movie.
Shut up and take my money!
You guys know me by now. I am super excited for this. A couple of days ago, Bocquelet made an announcement on Twitter. He says, and I quote, "I think I might have a good idea for a Gumball movie. Would you guys watch a Gumball movie?" Why yes. Yes I would, Ben.
Yes! Yes!
He actually goes on and says that he has two ideas, one for a direct-to-DVD movie, and one for a cinematic release. That's the part that's really got me interested. This is the most development we've seen since we first heard anything about a Gumball movie. This actually isn't the first time that this has been talked about. Back in October of 2015, Ben made a blurb in an interview with the Times newspaper in the UK about plans for a movie based on the series. But that discussion kind of went quiet over time, especially after Ben announced on Twitter almost 1 year later that he would leave Cartoon Network after Season 6. And with those recent statements, that discussion is back full swing along with rejuvenated hype. And I am all aboard that hype train. Let's talk about the movie's potential format. I am not opposed to the movie being either direct-to-DVD or a cinematic release. About a potential theatrical release, even though Gumball's viewership has been declining lately, it's still a major force within Cartoon Network that this is perfectly justifiable. Gumball is a popular show amongst Cartoon Network's primary demographic, and that alone is reason enough for Gumball to hit the silver screen. It's essentially the same case as the Teen Titans Go movie, and the existence, or at least the mere mention of these movies, is actually significant to Cartoon Network in the long run. Depending on the success of both these movies, we could see the return of cinematic adaptations of Cartoon Network series, though you can pretty much thank TTG's haters for its popularity. Haha! Anyway, back on topic. With the premise for the movie, the possibilities are almost endless, though I'm certain that its format will be one of the deciding factors. I wouldn't see this movie working as a cinematic release if it played out like just an extended version of a typical episode. As a direct-to-DVD movie, it would have a little leeway. Just a little. And the reason I say that is because it would be on the medium that Gumball made a name for itself in. All of that told though, I think the movie can be and should be bigger and better than that. As far as my ideas go, I have a couple. If it really wants to, the film can be like an episode from the series, but it still needs to have its own legs to stand on. It needs to take a few liberties to distinguish itself from a typical episode of the series. 1. The plot needs to be grand, fit most if not all of the runtime, and above all be engaging. 2. While references to the show and its continuity are welcome, the film should refrain from relying on them too much. Another possibility is that the movie could be canon to the Gumball continuity, as in, it could be a continuation or conclusion to one of the show's different story arcs. Within the show's continuity, there are 4 major story arcs that I believe can accommodate for the extended runtime. They are Gumball and Penny's relationship, Darwin and Carrie's relationship, the Watterson family tree, and the Robin the Void saga. This may seem like an obvious and unoriginal opinion, but if this were the case, I would want this movie to be another entry into the Robin Void saga. That story arc has one of the boldest and most groundbreaking narratives I've ever seen in children's animation, on both a storytelling front and a meta-level front. It's a prime example of how to incorporate the meta-sense itself into a show and use it as the foundation for a narrative. And the grandiose nature of this particular narrative naturally lends itself to a feature-length film. And let's face it, the story arc could use some major reparations. Yeah, I'm still pretty pissed off at the X, in case you couldn't tell. And hey, perhaps this movie can even double as the series finale for Gumball. The movie could escalate the already massive stakes of the disaster in the rerun and give us the be-all end-all story for the series, and in turn, the ultimate conclusion to the amazing world of Gumball. But that's just my own opinions and wishful thinking. What do you guys want from the Gumball movie? Let me know in the comments section down below. Before I leave, I want to give 2 recommendations and shoutouts. If you guys enjoy this video and are interested in this topic, I recommend similar recent videos by Awestruck Vox of the Roundtable and VailskiBomb94. Yes, I'm dead serious. While I urge you to watch those videos, if nothing else, at least engage in a discussion with those channels. And that's gonna do it for today. I'm the one and only CR Martin. Ciao for now.